Hey, what's up everybody, Frank here. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm gonna show you something that resurfaced. Probably some of you already know, but since we are like 1 week of pause before the trial of Johnny Depp starts again next Monday, I suppose, we're going depth of finding stuff that we can find to both keep ourselves entertained but also to learn more about the truth, which is what we like here. Anyway, guys, this is a video that I was sent. Video show Amber Heard beat up her sister Whitney. This was a video presented in the court in England, I think, when the suit against the son took place. And let's listen to it together, and then we do some commentary. Bam.
You do it.
Did you get in a fight or something?
Oh, thank you. Got into an altercation.
Ow.
I already talked about it. I won't talk about it anymore.
I can't believe Amber beat your ass. I know you could beat her ass.
We're not going to talk about that.
Whitney, truth or dare? Okay, did you really start the fight with your sister, or did she start it? For real, for real, for real.
We're not going to talk about that.
She really did whoop your butt.
Oh, we're not talking about it.
Yeah, I guess I'm done talking about it.
For crying out loud, I have no idea how Johnny Depp lost the trial in the UK again. And I just want to bring to your attention, okay, this was a video, part of a pilot of a so-called, like reality show that her sister, did, probably to do something to become, to go into entertainment world. 2006, 2007. Wow, that's a long time ago. It's also the year I started YouTube, I think, 2007. But the most important thing here is that there are two speculations. One is that this was a show and there was an idea of the producers to come up with this, which was, you got in an altercation with your sister, let's run with that. Actually just one. But the thing that is interesting here is that first of all, this was dismissed because in court in the UK they said like, it's not true, it was just an idea of the producer, nothing really happened, because the Johnny Depp lawyers brought this in the High Court as evidence that her ex-wife was violent, right? And to be honest with you, my point of view on this is that most likely it's the truth. Because if you are a TV producer, I don't know what kind of stuff you smoke or you did that morning to come up with an idea like this and think that you can run with it and it's cool. Of course, drama, it's great, but most likely the reason why a producer maybe was enticed to do such a thing is because they saw some marks. They saw something that was real. They saw some scratches, some bruises, whatever, and they inquired. This is just my opinion, total speculation, but stay with me. And they go like, oh, what happened? Just sibling fights. Me and my sister, sometimes we get rough. We still get rough. They were probably pretty young at the time, probably early 20s, or maybe even younger. I think she was in 20-something in 2011, when was on the set of The Rum Diary, right? Where she worked for the first time with Johnny Depp. So I would say very young, already violent, already prone to throw hands, like I've said many times. And it's totally possible that this is taken by inspired by real fact. I mean, that the producer of this show, of this thing that probably never happened, thought about it because they saw Mark on Whitney here. So I think, again, all those videos are resurfacing, which is absolutely valuable, because I will talk about it as well in another video perhaps. There is not much stuff happening about Johnny Depp. We might talk about Johnny Depp, I think, what was that, in New York, where he trashed an hotel room with Kate Moss. And to that respect, like I would agree with you, like, okay, but he trashed the hotel room. Yes, true, and there is evidence after that trashing that nobody was armed, which in my book it's quite relevant, because it means that even in a heightened state, maybe you like those freaking kids, they were young, Kate Moss, Johnny Depp probably was like 25, 26, 27, whatever, like young. She was young, super young, hot, mega model, the hottest couple of the day. They got into some kind of whatever, passionate and a little bit heightened, and he trashed the room. Maybe fueled by wanting to copycat a little bit the rock stars of the 70s or so. Yet, nobody was armed. She wasn't injured. She didn't sport any sign of violence, which is quite important, because it means that he did not attack her. So, I think there's a difference there, You might take it on some stuff, whatever, but still, you're not a violent person. You don't harm another person. That to me means a lot. And we will see also how they're gonna, since her ex-wife, in the trial last week brought up Kate Moss, this alleged incident of throwing Kate Moss through a flight of stairs or something. She was recalling such a thing. And the lawyers, they turned to the team and Johnny, doing a sign of yes, now we're gonna do this. And if I understand correctly, is that once the person on the stand names somebody, then they can cross-reference, maybe even call that person in to testify if they want to. It seems to be something of that shape or form. Nevertheless, probably they can reference her in the cross-examination, which it's gonna be just fire. I just literally can't wait. Even though the consensus seems to be more and more leaning towards Johnny, because those audios are out. And on that note, I actually found another 4 hours of audio, which I've never heard. So to me, it's new stuff, and I don't know if actually were played in the trial, because truth to be told, I started to follow the trial, but I didn't see every hour of Johnny deposition. So I don't know if part of that was played, but I found this audio, and I might break it in parts. We go through it together. So guys, go check the other videos. Thank you so much for all the new audience. I'm very passionate about this. My channel, usually it's not a kind of gossip or this type of news channel. I'm an artist, I'm a musician, I do music reaction mostly. But I just feel very passionate about this, and I just want somehow to chime in to spread the awareness. Because whatever happens, in the end of the day, I hope that this can be of use for the narcissist to see herself through the eyes of the word, and she's not looking good. And because it's affecting her image, perhaps thinking of really working on oneself, which is the most important thing. And then you'll see, with all the things that she has, if something can be improved or not. And definitely also for Johnny to still have a life. He's going to be, Johnny was born in the same month, I think 9th of June. I was born on the 1st of June, so he's a Gemini as well. He's going to be 59, and it would be nice to see him back on the waves of riding his talent, giving us maybe some more great movies. Totally support that. Anyway, guys, talk to you later in another video. Ciao.